thanks.
Yeah, sorry.
Thanks. The beard was looking super fluffy this week. The weather's made it all frizzy.
Yeah, I thought you were looking kind of frizzy. So this week we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. And first of all, we want to say thank you for being a part of our channel. Each video has gone over like 1,000 views, which is pretty cool.
That's cool for the first 2 weeks of these unknown superstars.
Yeah, we went 10,000 views, right?
Yeah.
So one of these days we need a 10,000 view video. So we need your guys' support to share, to like, to pimp us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest.
Twit us.
Twit us through your twat.
Okay, so you know, Obama's really pissed me off this week.
You're on Obama's jock this week.
No, I'm a huge supporter of Obama. I actually made several videos on my other channel supporting Obama in this last election, and I had a lot of my Republican friends Republican gay friends, dump my ass because of the support. Because I was super supportive, and it was really important that he won this election. But now that he's in office, he's
day by day.
Well, he's like an abusive husband. You know, he tells you what you want to hear, he does a few things nice, and then he fucks up. And recently, his pick for the defense secretary, Chuck Hagel, really pissed me off. Now, a lot of people has focused on his words, things that he said about Mr. Hormel 15 years ago, and how he is an aggressive homosexual and shouldn't be working for the government. That kind of irritated me, and he recently came out and said he was sorry for that. But I think more important than actually, those comments has been his voting record. He is a conservative Republican who basically, in his 6 years in office, voted against every LGBT legislation that we've tried to pass. He basically voted to keep Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He's not a supporter of gay people serving in the military. And as the first defense secretary who will be put into post after Don't Ask, Don't Tell's death, I think it's really important that we have somebody who's there that will be supportive of not only of keeping Don't Ask, Don't Tell dead, but of military spouses, military kids and families.
I'm gonna make a Chuck Hagel voodoo doll.
There you go. We're gonna stick needles into it.
Yep.
But the gay organizations out there need to really be against Chuck Hagel, unless he comes out and apologizes for all the harm he's done to LGBT people, even supporting Don't Ask, Don't Tell, because he was a huge supporter of that. Now he will be leading LGBT soldiers, and they need to have somebody who actually supports them.
Yeah, to lead the cause forward.
Exactly.
Not put someone at the wheel who's going to pump the brakes.
We're not going backwards. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, someone to go forward. Forward. So Jay, today I have lots of fun, quick tips for everybody, and you.
Yeah, I like tips.
Tips. Just the tip.
Yeah.
Okay, so this week I'm going to be talking about music. Maybe that's why I wore my Ramones t-shirt.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah, the Ramones.
I wasn't sure if they were a music group or not.
Yeah. Awesome. So this week I'm going to titilize you with music. Big Dipper released his new EP on Tuesday called They Ain't Ready Yet. It includes songs like Drip Drop, Meat Quotient, and Dick Bounce. And he's kind of exploding all over the internet this week and posted on Huffington Post and all over as like raunchy, raw rapper. So go Big Dipper. Second, I wanted to mention New York City singer-songwriter Koortwah, who released a new video for his song The Wilderness, which we'll show a clip of.
Now him I like.
Koortwah is...
Yeah, very sexy.
His sound is very dark and more mellow and sombering.
Yeah.
So check out his video, The Wilderness. Check him out on Facebook, but also follow him on Twitter because he's always posting pictures of himself nude. And he's a very stunning
If you go to Tumblr and find a picture of his butt, that is what my husband's butt looks like.
Oh.
I'm a lucky man,
So, lots of concentration. And third, I want to mention a band out of Los Angeles, which is the most energetic, crazy live show you can ever see possible, by the band called A.B. Soto, which released a video this week also called The Hot Boy.
So, Richard Blanco. You know who Richard Blanco is?
Not too much.
He's a very, very hot Cuban guy. He's a young Cuban poet who's actually going to be giving the poetry reading this year at Obama's inaugural. Which
Poetry can really bore me, so is this guy good? It actually doesn't matter that he's good. He's LGBT.
Yeah, and he's good looking. I mean, I've listened to some of his poetry, and I'm not really a poetry guy, so I can't say that I love the stuff. But it's definitely a step forward. And, if you look at some of the other picks, like that preacher who's anti-gay, who is going to be giving the spiritual reading, I think it's a good choice.
Yeah.
So we definitely.
It's super. I'm just being an ass.
Yeah, well, you're good at that, so.
Suspended in voyage toward unknown places and names, or returning to those I know, corresponding with the paradox of crossing, being nowhere, yet here, leaning into the wind and light, uncertain of what I might answer the woman to my right, anchored in a flutter of cottons and leaning over the stern, should she lift her eyes from the sea toward me and ask, "So, where are you from?"
So for some of you who live under a rock and don't know anything about Neil Patrick Harris's YouTube videos, series he's doing, Puppet Dreams, you should really give it a check. It's on the Nerdist YouTube channel out there.
Is that the Nerdist his channel, or is it somebody else's channel?
It's just someone else's channel, and he's it's like a show on the Nerdist channel.
Okay.
But it's hilarious. He dreams in puppets is basically it, and his dreams are over the top gay, musical, and they have special appearances. This week he's got the stud from True Blood and other shows, Joe Manganiello, something like that, showing up on a surfboard, so it's worth a peek.
Now, which one is that? Is that the blonde or the brunette?
He's the brunette. He's the wolf from True Blood.
Oh.
He's the wolf from True Blood.
So that is a reason to go check out the video.
Well, and Joe, he was also on Magic Mike.
Yeah, well, he's... Okay, and in this week's topic, I want to talk about another ex-gay. This time it's an ex-gay porn star who claims that his anus was so badly abused during his film career that he had to have surgery to reconstruct everything. He also claims that he has figured out that demons come into the world through anal sex.
This is going to be about an odd topic. It's uncomfortable for me to talk about, which sounds strange coming from a former gay porn star, but I want to talk about the devil and why he loves anal sex. It creates a doorway, literally, into the demonic, into the supernatural. Anal's becoming like the first kiss. It's crazy. It's hard to believe that there were anti-sodomy laws in this country not that long ago. When you do get involved with that activity, it causes a lot of physical damage. I can testify to that firsthand, because when I got out of porn, I started having trouble right away. But 2 years later, about 2 years after, I had to have some surgeries that were horrible. I had to have my sphincters almost stitched shut. It was horrible.
Okay, so that video is insane, and the guy is a complete nutcase, and I'm glad that he no longer wants to be on our team. Because
he needs therapy. I mean, poor guy. I feel bad for the fella, because he's so ridiculous. I don't believe a word it's coming out of his a-hole.
There's a lot of things coming out of his a-hole, but I am pretty sure no demons were born from his a-hole.
No, maybe some butt sex farts, but not demons. Whatever.
So we're not really going to do an educational video on why that's not possible, or,
the anatomy and physiology.
Exactly, about how the butt muscles work and all that kind of stuff.
Although he's pretty knowledgeable of the sphincter.
Very, very knowledgeable. Until next week, have a gay agenda.
Yeah. Go get your gay agenda.
Get it on.
Be your best gay agenda you can be.